Hi, my name is Corey Minter, and I am president of Trinity Employment Specialists. Trinity is a staffing company who specializes in staffing for the medical field in both the Oklahoma City and the Tulsa areas. And today I want to talk to you real quickly about a position that we are somewhat regularly recruiting for, and it's for a collections manager position. And so I want to go over some things that we look for as a company in trying to hire a good collections manager for our medical clinics that we work for, and just some of the things that we find to be very important to make sure and clarify before bringing someone on to interview. And so I hope that this can help both the manager and also a collections manager that might be looking at switching their positions within companies, clinics, hospitals, whatever they're looking at. So let's get started real quick, and I hope these things can help you. The first and primary reason that this position is so vital for every clinic or hospital that is looking for a collections manager is because, get this, they bring in money. And so they are the people that know how to work with the insurance companies at a very high level in trying to make sure that the claims that have been filed, make sure that they get paid. And if there is some kind of a hang up in the system, that they know how to get through it. They know how to make sure and get the claim corrected and resubmitted back to the insurance company and ensure that they get paid. And the thing is, and most people that might be watching this would probably know this, but someone who is newer to the medical field might not know this. They only have like about 3 months to get that claim corrected and submitted, or else they miss payment altogether in getting reimbursed. And so not only is it important to know how to do this, but it's also important to manage a team that makes sure and does this in the appropriate amount of time. That is the most important aspect of being a collections manager, is making sure that it's done correctly, but also making sure that it is done in enough time to receive reimbursement. But figuring out how to work with the insurance companies and manage a team to work with insurance companies is extremely vital. So the things that we typically look for, generally in just a collections person, we're trying to find someone who just knows how to resubmit the claim, find out what's a problem with the claim, and get it moved on. But as a manager, we need this person to be able to work with individuals, bring them collectively together, and at the same time have a team that leans in towards positivity rather than negativity. And so it's not just trying to find someone who knows how to do the job of resubmitting claims that have been denied. It's also bringing a team together that works cohesively in an environment that is sometimes under a great deal of stress. And so being able to manage a team in this environment, along with having the basic general, not the basic, an advanced level skill set in this area, is extremely important for us as a staffing company to find. And so I want to go over a couple of other things that we as Trinity Employment Specialists use to try to find a perfect candidate for this position. The second main thing that we are looking for in a collections manager is for them to be able to lead a team of being able to collect money from either a medical clinic or a hospital's patients without offending and horrifying the patients. Most people have heard this, but it's an old saying that I believe Dale Carnegie came up with, but you collect more flies with honey. And most medical clinics and hospitals have adopted this type of collections strategy and feel for itself when trying to get money into their clinic. They definitely want people to pay. That's what they want. That's what they need. But they also need to be able to have someone that can get someone to pay without making them feel horrific about themselves. Anymore in our industry, anyone has quite a bit of power by way of reviews. Google reviews, Yelp reviews, whatever different types of reviews there are. And so if you use harsh collections on your patients, well, any of those patients can go and write a horrible review, talk to their friends. You've heard this saying, if you treat somebody well, they might go and tell 1 or 2 people, but if you treat them poorly, they'll go tell 20. And so this is the reason why medical clinics, not just medical clinics, but most other businesses as well, revert to trying to do soft collections. And so when hiring a collections manager, we want to find someone who has the ability to collect, but also do it in a professional enough way that you don't leave the patient wanting to go on one of these review sites and talk about how horrible they were treated from that hospital or clinic. So being able to do soft collections is such an important role, but it's not just being able to do it themselves, it's being able to lead a team of doing soft collections the right way. That's what we're looking for, and that's what most medical clinics and hospitals are looking for in this position. The third thing that we need to try to find is we need someone with a solid work history and proven experience in this field. In the medical field, there unfortunately are a high percentage of individuals who do not stay with the same clinic for a long period of time. And because of that, it is one of the most highly sought after things for us when trying to recruit someone for our medical clinics throughout Tulsa and Oklahoma City. And that is to be able to have a solid work history. And we can see that they've stayed at individual places for at least 5 years. And that, trust me, is way outside of the norm. But we are looking for someone with at least 4 or 5 years of experience at each individual place that they have worked. We do not want to go and seek someone who leaves every year or 2 years. It's something that will lose the clinic money in the end. And our job as a medical professional staffing agency is to make sure and find someone who is going to stay, and in the long run, our customers know that we're going to get them an A player quickly. So yes, we're looking for someone who has a solid work history, but we also want it to be backed up by good quality references. And so we want to be able to find someone who has good references, that have worked with them in their field, and also they are leaders in their industry, and they say good things about our candidates. And so these are the key things that we look for at Trinity Employment Specialists. We're a staffing agency that focuses on hiring A players for our clients. And that's what we do. This is a big part of our platform and our levels of success. It's really easy to talk about these things. It's very difficult to follow through and make sure that they're done consistently over time. So I hope that this helps you in looking for a collections manager. If you're a collections manager, I hope this helps you to know what we look for as a staffing agency in the Tulsa and Oklahoma City markets. Thank you so much for your time.